Thank you for the warm welcome. I request both of you to be please seated. Okay, I'm not going to speak anything that is in the book or that has talked about entrepreneurship on the books that we get in the market or the lecturers teach you. I'll be very informal. I'll speak in Nagamis also, okay? Yeah, thank you. Please just flex around for a little bit. You all seems to be very disciplined, very scared that some might see you and give you minus mark. Please feel free, relax yourself and sit down. Yeah, thank you so much. Okay, I was asked to use this, but I would love to walk around and talk to, feel a little free. I have been awake since 4 a.m. this morning. One of my uncle, my dad's cousin brother, who is very close to our family, he passed away in our native village, Chungdia, that is in Mokokchong. He passed away at 4 a.m. this morning. I was supposed to go. I should be there with my family, but since I had promised that I will be here at the Confiesta, I made it sure I told my mommy that, no, you go, I have my prior commitment, so I'll be staying back. After that, I was too overwhelmed, Emotions were flaring up. I had to send my daughter to school. My husband is away for some other work. Since it's just me and my daughter three of us that we live alone, so I had to get her ready to go to school. I was restless. I usually don't prepare speeches or write down notes if I'm asked to speak anywhere. I just, load in my mind. I might skip out something, but I would request all of you to kindly, to ignore my flaws of when I do deliver the speeches. I was overwhelmed. I was wondering, I'm sure the college has grown bigger and bigger, and I have to deliver the right message to the students. It was 8:30. Then all of a sudden, I stay in a remote area, not in the main town. I stay in the border. If anybody knows Sunday Market, anybody knows Sunday Bazaar near St. John School, I live that side. So I live in a community where there's around 400 to 500 households. So it's like a village. We have an Au colony there. So I'm also a member in that village, in the church. And it's supposed to be a revival this week, which I didn't knew. Though the paper had come, I had overlooked, I didn't knew. There was a knock, I was getting ready. There was a knock at the door. Then a very old woman, she came inside and she said, I was wondering, morning. Now, early morning, if people come, we also get a little irritated. Disturb time frame then. So I was like wondering, who is it? Then she said, I'm a counselor. I've been sent by the church to pray for your family. Then I was like, Then I paused. Then I said, okay. So I told her I'm going for this and this for a college for this evening. I am rushing. My time is very limited, but let's sit down. Then she said, since you are in a hurry, let's pray. Then we prayed. Right after we prayed, I felt a very peaceful mind. Then I realized that no matter whatever we do in our life, be our business, be our whatever activity that we do in our life, it is with God's plan. If God is not there in our life, nothing moves on. So it was like a clarion call or a message by God that, no, Temsu, whatever you're going to do today, nothing goes beyond me without my knowledge or, without my hands on you. So that was a realization for me. And I feel really blessed to be here among the students. I overlooked, I thought it would be just a Tetsu college, but our principal ma'am had mentioned that so many colleges are here. My 12 years of experience in retail, before that, has any one of you previous year in Tetsu College? I've been here before. Any students is here? No, nah? Okay, then I'll again rewind my story a little bit. It was in the early 2000 to 2002 that I started my entrepreneurial journey, I would say, the inspiration, the background of where I am today. I was, like you, a college student. I was studying in SDJ in college. After college, I used to work in a medical wholesale department for 800 rupees salary 800. Now, if I ask any one of you to come and work for me for 800, I'm sure no one will come. It's like a one-day labor charge for now if I have to hire anybody. So that was the salary for me for a month. I worked there for 6 months, for 6 years. After that, I worked in a retail franchisee store in Nagaland. That was the first franchisee store that had come to Nagaland. It was Spiker Jeans, that is a made in India brand. I worked there as a store manager for 6 years. In between, I have worked for a passport agency. Those years, if we have to make an Indian passport, we have to go to Kolkata those years. So I worked for a few months in there. I have also worked as a data entry for Tata Sky those days when it had initially come to Nagaland. Then I was actively a member of Rotary Club, a platform where a lot of social work used to happen. Polio projects, community projects, health camp, drawing competitions, cleaning around the town, so many projects. Those were the foundation that where I am today. In 2014, I felt that no, I should do something. I got a golden opportunity to represent the Spiker brand for the entire Northeast as a regional sales manager. The letter was about to come in an hour. I'm not an MBA student, but the company was very impressed the way I worked. Dimapur Nagaland store was the only one that was, giving sales good after good in the Northeast region. So the head office in Mumbai, they said, Temsusenla, we want you to be our regional sales manager. Though you're an MBA student, we really want you to represent our company. The letter was just about to come, but something happened inside. My boss, I would say, he knew about it, and something happened, and then I could not get the appointment. The next day, I left the job. I was clueless. I don't know what to do, and within 1 month, I happened to open Fusion. When I started Fusion, Made in Nagaland was not in my mind, to be very frank. It only happened after 2 months. I started with only a handful of product, and if anybody knows, when our Prime Minister Narendra Modi, when he announced that, no, we need to campaign or, made in India, make in India, has to be something that we need to put forward. Instead of using products from China or from other foreign countries, it's time that the made in India product has to be put globally. Then I realized that, I am already doing that. In my 2nd month, we already had a brand name, Diana, a Sema girl, whose product we were already selling it. And I thought, no, we already curious. I should take this as a gateway for me. And that is how one brand after the brands has come to be part of Fusion. We have completed 11 years. We work with more than 250 entrepreneurs, hand-to-hand, very closely. In these 12 years, we have an extension just outside our shop. The store is located at Hotel Acacia Complex only. We have an extension where we sell the food product also, from craft to coffee to green tea, from clothing to accessories. The mekla that I'm wearing is from Chizamiwis by our local viewers, if anybody knows. The top I am wearing is made by designer Ling Beni, if anybody knows, designer Ling. And if I have to share testimony, it would take the entire whole day. It's not because of me, but it's because I always give credit to the platform named Fusion, because there has a lot of impact that has been done on the individual entrepreneurs. Whoever has associated with us for the last 11 years, I would name few: Designer Ling, Runway Nagaland, if anybody knows. Anybody knows Zaben Muri? Right? Bambi Kevichusa, designer Bambi Kevichusa, countless of them, so many. I am not taking the credit. I'm not saying it's because of me that these people are in front, but the collaborative work, the teamwork that we have put in the 11 years, we have put the map of Nagaland in a better place. I am not saying we are the best. I'm not saying we are the most successful one. I am not saying we are the ones whose bank accounts are, loaded with lots of money. But I'm saying we are putting a lot of hard work and a dedication to make Nagaland a better state for all of us. And it is for you, all of you students, the hard work that we are putting in for the future, it is for all of you to take forward. Na? The work that I am doing it, I may be doing at my own level. As our principal said, I am expert in what I'm doing, but I cannot be a designer. I cannot be a singer. I cannot be a pastor, or I cannot be something else. I am good at what I am. So what we look forward is for the students here to come forward and fill up the space that we are not covering in. Right? And can we request the slides to be on? Yeah, so this is Fusion. We have been curating handmade products from the last, since 2014. The next slide. If you see here, those are war cemetery. This is made by resin. This is from one of the brands from Kohima, Keche. That, chutney banana. English was pestle and motor conditioner. Those are honey. Now when we go to the market, we get in plastic rum bottle, or else in a transparent bottle we get honey. Now what the new generations are doing is that we are putting a proper packaging, a proper label, brand, from where it's made, and we have been presenting out in the world. Then we have the Naga Morong, then we have the Naga dolls, which is again made by a lady, Ekali. The name of the brand is Ekali Studio only. Next. Our key goal is to enable sustainable income. Sustainable income is not, not like big companies making huge product and, all of it lots of defects or lots of stock back, and it's not like that. Sustainable income, where all the brands are focusing on it. Confidence for artisans to sell their product. Our platform is a platform that we encourage everyone to bring your product, not like you make a pickle and then you just put in a transparent plastic and you come. No. We encourage you to put your label, your brand name, the FASAI registration details, the expiry. All those details, we, hand in hand, we, teach the artisans to do that. That is coffee, if you know Island Low, that's another brand. Then we have the Tiziti, Eti Coffee, Nagaland Coffee. Then we have Mang, we have Drip Coffee, we have Bamboo Shoot. When we say bamboo shoot, if you're going to college, our parents and mothers, hurriedly we pack in a mica and just put this and go. No. Now we have proper packaging. You don't have to worry for leakages or anything. So that's the solution that all the brands we have been doing for the last 11 years. Then we have the sausages. If anybody knows Chef Joel Basumatari, so these are the different kinds of Raja Mirja, which he has infused and brought out different flavors. Next. Okay, these are some of the galleries that we have worked. The top one is at the Oriental, when our Industry and Commerce, MSME, they had launched as a campaign PM Vishwakarma. Now, when we say Vishwakarma, we think that Vishwakarma Puja, right? But no, not Vishwakarma Puja. Vishwakarma Puja has different slots for different artisans, like flower, we call karigar in Hindi. Then we say shoemaker, toy maker, basket maker. So all this comes in the PM Vishwakarma scheme. So that was the launch program which we did, and we were privileged enough to showcase a lot of Nagaland brands at the Oriental. Those are the spices and coffee and all. That's the Home Minister who had come from Delhi. Those are the tribal dolls. That's a display of our store. The gift hampers that we do. The craft store which we display our product. And of course, another picture from the launch of PM Vishwakarma. So this is just a gist of what we have been doing. I'm really honored to be here. If I say, how many of you watch Korean movies? I'm sure everybody. Okay, I do often watch Korean movies when I have leisure time, when I'm overwhelmed with my work. I just switched off everything and go to my room, Korean movie non-stop. The whole day I'll watch, the next day I wake up with a migraine. Nah? But I'm referring to Korean movie because in Korean movie there's a lot of scenes that time lapse. We go back to those years, we again go to future. For me, I feel like I've come to a future. No? Though you are all the Gen Zs, for we millenniums, we have experienced a lot of process that which you have not. We have been part of a time where there was no mobile. We have been part of a time where there was no internet. I have been part of a time where in colleges there was only Freshers' Day. Apart from that, nothing was there. The festivals, the Confiesta, I think there's one Pau something. Yeah, so many festivals that you have inside your college. All these are something that's very new for us. Now, if I say I've come to a time future, for me, I feel like an alien because I don't know what's happening here. Nah? And if I take you all back to those days' time, you will feel like ancient days. Nah? Oh, ekdam purana zamana time there. Where am I? There's no mobile, there's no internet, there's no ChatGPT for you to solve your problem, right? There's your lecturer is not there, your music teacher is not there, your management team is not there because those days nothing was there. So I'm sure you all will feel restless. For me, I'll be more curious to know when I'm in your time now. I'm more curious to know you, to know the different departments. Right. Now, if I say, let's take you all go to back, then I'm sure there won't be much to learn. But for now, there's a lot of things to learn. Everything is in your plate. Nah? Everything is in your plate. I have been part of Tetsu College, I would say, since 2014. Our principal, Ma'am Hiwasa, and our sir, Kulu Loren, these two has been more like a family to me. My friend, nah? Though we don't meet every day, but when we meet once a year, it's like, families that's been rekindled, nah? And it's like we talk as if we have just met yesterday. And the collaboration that I have with the Tetsu College, I remember having a session there in that college when this hall was not there, not at all. This hall was not at all in the picture. I remember having a session there with some of the students. They're inside a classroom, hot summertime. Aste. You all are the privileged ones sitting inside such a well-furnished hall. Seat also so nice, sofa, nah? AC, nothing to worry. Current jalebi, generator is there, right? So the facilities, you are the lucky ones among the many students. There are a lot of students that wants to be part of Tetsu College. You are the lucky ones to be here. I'm not ignoring the other colleges also. I'm sure your colleges must be having the same privilege, but the collaboration that Tetsu College has been doing with so many colleges, it's like opening windows, yeah? Come and experience the facility. Come and experience the activities that we are doing, right? So I want to encourage all of you to take this moment. This is your day. I will not outshine my success, my entrepreneurial journey today. I'm sure, I don't know how many minutes has been slotted to me, but I'm just jumping one after the topic. I would also like to encourage the student that the management has put forward the 10th Confiesta. It's like a journey of my own. When they started, I'm sure a lot of few faculties and a few students have started. And this is the 10th year, much bigger, much galler, much beautiful, and it has been put out in such a way that the other colleges are coming in and being part of it. I would encourage the students not to be timid and shy. Participate in the different activities that is being put up today. Nah? If you don't know, go and speak it out. Ask your friends, ask your teachers. Nah? How should I do? I don't know. Even me, I don't know. I'm a simple graduate student. Sometimes I find difficult to, understand the hard words. I ask my friend. I ask JetGPT sometimes. I Google. Nah? When I'm sick, I quickly Google, but sometimes the sickness part is always wrong. But the other words, it comes to always correct. Nah? So I always ask my friends, tell me in a simple way the language. So it's like that. Not to be awkward of what you are. I'm requesting you that. And this is the platform for you to identify what's your real identity is. Nah? Not because you are a Bengali or a Marwari or a Lota or a Sema, not because you just belong to the music class, not because you just belong to the political or the education or the commerce, but I request the students, you always need to come in one common ground. Nah? The college has laid such a good foundation. This is my request to the students, that there should be no inferiority complex. There should be, no, this is not my role, I am not going to do it, nothing like that. So you need to take the face of Nagaland, the face of Tetsu College in a bigger space. Now, if I have to quote an example, respect to the country and the state that I'm going to mention, I would request if there are any die-hard fans not to be offended. Now, if I have to take example of our neighboring country, Nepal, the Gen Zs took the entire country, shut down, right? The reasons, whatever, we respect that. I'm not saying it to bias, but I'm just trying to, put all of you students in somewhere. Now, the entire Gen Z took the country, shut down for so many days. Now, if we have to take our neighboring state, Assam, when our beloved Zubin Garg passed away, it took more than a week. The whole town was closed down. Business shut down, school, colleges. The mourning is still going on. I was also confined in my room for 5 days. I have never been to a Zubin Garg concert, but knowing to know the person rooted of where he is, as an Assamese, the love for his state. Now, is anyone here, how passionate are you to be, being a Naga and from Nagaland? I'm not saying you take a spear and say, "Mui Naga Manua," say no. But I'm saying, how rooted are you? How do you know the struggles and the pain that our ancestors have gone through? Now, Nepal, with so much of anger, the whole country was shut down. Assam, when emotions just took over, just emotion, nobody was, your emotion is less, my emotion is more, no. But the word emotion took the whole state to a shutdown. Now, if the students here, you were to be part of anyone, or you are not to be part of anyone, where do you stand? When anger takes the entire town to a shutdown, or again, emotions without knowing, I would request the students, if something happens within the campus, when anger is going on, emotions is going on, I want all of you to encourage to have the feeling of empathy within yourself and for your fellow friends, to your friends sitting right and left. When anger is happening, if somebody is beating somebody, you all run to beat up the person. No. If someone is crying, you don't know the reason, and you all follow and go and sit down and cry. No. I request the students, do be in between, empathy, try to reason out. Why is he crying? Why the anger is? You need to understand yourself. You need to step back, sit down and understand. Why am I angry? Why is my emotions, taking over me before I realize what will happen? Because it is only after emotions and anger that we realize, I should not have done that. I should not have said that. So I request the students to always put your empathy forward and to take your decisions in whatever you do. And I would also request the students that if somebody here is a designer, wants to be a designer, you all want to be a designer. No, you can't be your other person, your other friend. If, example, Alila sings very well, Zulu will not sing. Zulu can write well. If Rishabh can take a good video, Achung can script the story. If someone is very good in hosting, someone can, be the singer. So each of you have different qualities. Not everyone is going to be an entrepreneur here. I am telling a very bitter truth. Not everybody is going to be an entrepreneur. It's not easy. You may find me very glamorous, men must be very successful, but no. I have my own struggle. Struggle is still there. Success, I would say, I would not contribute. I'm a very successful one. But each and every day, if I complete a task, I feel that I have been successful in that particular time. Some of my friends says, Timse, I think you don't work for money, but you work for you love to work. You know, I pause, then I realize money is something that will always come in. Nah? It will come today also, tomorrow you may be zero. But again, all of a sudden, if your idea struck, the money is always going to come to your account if you're doing a business. For me, in my 11 years, I have always put forward my motto as service above self. I set myself aside and I always put the artisans forward. You know, I always try to pitch about the product or the brand. I always try to bring the person behind the work that has been doing. I am just a seller. In a simple word, kinakuha, dukan malik ni sinana. I am just a seller. I cannot make. I am good in selling. My experience has taught me that I am very good at selling, so I'll be doing that. When I say I'm good in selling, it's not like telling lies. Nah? Though it's made by a cotton, I won't say idu gold ba bunaishi, silver bunaishi. No. I'm very truth and clean in what I do. And that is because I think if made in Nagaland product, a retail store in Nagaland, how is it even functioning? A lot of people question me. But I think it's the hard work, the truth and the clarity that I have put in, or else the team that has put in, that is where we are today. And I would encourage the students that whatever you do, whatever decisions that you take after you graduate from college, whatever field we do, be part of a company that works with a lot of, be part of a company that is good at. Be part of work somewhere where there are people who is working with artisans. If I'm to say, if at all you work in Nagaland, I would say, John, don't just start off a company. Now you listen to me tomorrow, you say, Muido jewelry, mekla bunawo, earring bunawo. No. I would request all of you to work under somebody, learn to know. Nah? It is only when you work under somebody, then you know your patience level, your anger level, your creativity level, your skill, everything you come to know. Because it is only after you work under somebody, that is when realization hits. No, I can only be a doctor. Muito nurse hule bhal lagishi. Muito singer hule bhal lagishi. Like that. For me, I have experienced that. And even now, sometimes I feel like I want to shut down the business. I want to retire, just be at home. But the commitment that I've given when I started, so many artisans that has been hand-holding with Fusion, I have a commitment that no, I have to give back. The trust that they have put forward in me, I have to give back. So this is what I want to encourage all the students, that the different activities that you're going to have today, I encourage you to be part of it. Participate creatively, you speak it out, you collaborate, hand-hold, and I hope that a lot of students will be inspired today. I won't be speaking a lot because a lot of activities are going to happen. Just to encourage all the students that today is a 10th Com Fiesta, and I would like to thank the management team for asking me to be part of it. I would say the whole of the fame of work that was taken down to me, I felt like a princess for a few minutes. I'm really thankful to the college for doing that. I'm really honored. And for me, today I'm very dressed well, okay? If you come to my store, you'll always see me in a pajama or a jean or a t-shirt. But I've really put my effort to look beautiful. Though my picture looked very, very old, my husband was scolding at me. What picture have you put up? But that's who am I, not being artificial. And this is what I want all of you to be. Be who you are. Be true to yourself. Nah? Whatever you do. If you're active in church, that's the field that you will know your skill. If you are active in a social organization, that's where you will be part of it. Now, a lot of projects government has come up. The industry and commerce, I would say, I'm talking about little about the government. So many initiative, incubation centers are there. So many trainings are there. I would request the students to be part of it also. After your colleges, try to know, be skilled in what you are. The future of Nagaland is on you. Yes, it's good to be a graduate. It's good to be a class 10 pass or a 12 pass. No matter whatever your degree is, until and unless you are skilled in what you're doing, there's no future for you. So I would request the students to be, skillful in what you do, or you to identify, to unleash yourself. In my college school days, I was the last bencher, okay? English was very difficult for me to speak. In college also, my college there was no boys. So there was no competition among the girls also. If there were boys, then there would have been, something already harder happening. But as I said, there was only Freshers' Day, and that was the only day. So for us, SDJN College, we go to, there's a Maharaja who sells good samosa. So that's the only enjoyment that we had. But thankful for my past association with different companies, with the social clubs that have been, that is where my foundation has been. And I would request all of you that if anybody would like to, know beyond of what I do, or know beyond of who all is part of Fusion, I'll be here for some few times. If I'm not a celebrity or, a star, but I can sit down and, we can talk. I am not good at giving money, but I'm always good at showing you ways. If you want to know something, if you want to know a way, I am always there to help you. I never say no to anything. I always say, let me try. It's always good to say try. No, that's not the solution. Let me try. Let me try, and then I'll get back to you. And when I get back to that person, there's always a solution for that person. And Ma'am Winnie is not here, our beautiful wife of Sir Kula Loren. She always says, Asan, you are my savior. Any SOS call, I always deliver her the answer. So it's like that. So I request the students not to be the first one to say no. Always say, let me try, sir, or let me try, madam. Then you will always have an answer. Sit down with your team members, sit down with your classmates, sit down with your class teachers. If you don't ask, no one is going to come and say to you. We live in a world where everyone is in a rush. I want to be better. Forget about my friends or my family. It's like that. There's clashes among the family also, among friends also, among association or within the college. So as I said, to have empathy in you, to, not having pride because I'm a Naga, so no, I won't be doing that for you. Or I'm a Sematomui, nothing like that. When you're inside the college, you are the face of Tetsu College. So I always request the students to put the Tetsu College in a more golden plate. Your principal and the faculty has put everything refined for you. So you just have to polish every day. So I request the students to take the opportunity. All the best for today's activity. And I'm very honored. I don't know whether I have delivered the right keynote speech that you all wanted, but I feel that I have covered enough. And if I'm not, then I would always love to come forward and again be part of Tetsu College. Fusion has completed 11 years and Confesta 10 years, so it's more like close to close na competition dish na, a 1 year difference. But there has been talks 1 or twice with Sir Kulo that we want to do something like that. Just talk and talk. But this is my 11th year. Now I'm speaking very confidently. I can speak anything. But those on my early third year or fourth year, a little shy, clueless of what I have to talk or what I have to give or what I have to ask. But the clarity that I have in me, while coming just on the highway, I realized no, Tetsu College and the faculty here somehow has played a part in my life. I'm mentioning again and again, Sir Kulu and Ma'am Hewasa and the family, they have, pushed me somewhere from my comfort zone, I would say. Giving the opportunity to be part of the events that Tetsu College organized, that is where I also let loose, and then I come, and then confidently I come in. So there is always someone or the other who plays a part in your life. And Ma'am Hewasa and Sir Lauren has been a part of my life somewhere in a time frame. So even in your life, as you grow, there will be always someone in your life that will inspire you, that will open gates for you. There will be strangers who will come and help you. So I would request the students not to forget that. In the future, somebody helps you, you forget. You don't address that. Somebody played a very important part of my life in Fusion, and I don't give the credit. That is not good, because that person knows I played a part in her life and she does not recollect, or she does not acknowledge. So this is something that I want to give back. It's not that I am not a big, Fusion is not a big company like Zara or H&M or owned by a big multi-brand, but a brand that I would say in Nagaland, every third household knows the name Fusion. Not because of me, but because of the collaborative effort that we have been doing over the last 10 years. And it's a small give back that I want to do with Tetsu College. Celebrating 11 years of partnership. As a token of appreciation, Fusion Store is offering, or will offer, immediate effect, offering 5% to all Tetsu College and to all Tetsu College students and the faculties on every purchase at Fusion. So till the world vanishes, or till Fusion is there, say 50 years or 100 years, let's assume, till Fusion is there, the students, whoever is a student at Tetsu College, the faculty, starting from the principal, from the sweeper, from the peon wala or the chokitar wala, whoever comes to Fusion showing us your student card or your faculty card or your identity card, we will give you 5% discount. Yes, it's a local brand, it's a local product. The margins are very less, so I'm willingly sharing from my share. So it's a 5% on every purchase. If you buy for 100 rupees also, we will give you 5%. If you buy for 1 lakh purchase also, we will give you 5%. But if you want to buy for your college events, you want to buy something in bulk, you always have to notice us a week ahead. And yes, there has been different clubs that has come to Fusion for, for financial sponsorship. I used to give, but I'm addressing now because some students might have found me offended. But I used to give, but I've stopped doing that. Either I'll give gift hampers, or I thought this is the better way for the students to give back. Because I felt that if you're organizing something, easily coming and asking everybody for financial help, that is not hard work. That's the easy way. So I heard that the conference has been done by a lot of fundraising projects. So I'm very proud of the students, whoever has done that. I would like to congratulate you. And with this, I would like to hand over to the principal. So right now, even before I leave, if somebody orders on the Instagram page and asks something, you right away get 5% discount on every purchase. Ma'am.